Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks so much for coming back. So today I did a little bit of a Sephora haul. I picked up a bunch of things online as well as in store, and I got this look using the products that I picked up. So you'll have to stick around to see my thoughts and see how these things apply. If you do like makeup content, please give this a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel because I do upload videos weekly. So let's just put on some makeup and test out some new products together. Okay, let's do this thing. So I already started my eyes because I didn't pick up any new eyeshadows from Sephora. But if you want to see this eye look like the tutorial, go follow me over on Instagram because I post a lot of eye looks over there. So we have a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna make sure you can't see my address. I have a bunch of stuff from Sephora that I picked up recently, both online, and they just opened up one in the Kohl's right around the corner from my apartment. I'm in trouble.
Load up on those big new Farmer John hams in the market.
So I have two primers that I want to test out. First one is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. So this has been out for a little while, but when I first heard about it, I was intrigued. I wasn't sure how to feel about it, and I've heard mixed reviews on it. I will say the packaging is really, really nice. I really like it. It feels quite heavy and nice. So basically the claims on this are it's a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm to powder that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. So it's powered by cutting edge blurring Swedish technology Upsolite, visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. It says that you can wear it over makeup, under makeup, or alone on the skin. I really want to use this as a primer because I have very oily skin, and especially now in the summer, I live in Florida, it's nasty outside. So I want to use this on half of my face. I got the shade Universal, which is equivalent to translucent. And then the other primer that I picked up is the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. So this is claiming to be a lightweight 90% natural water cream primer that locks on makeup, blurs pores, and controls shine. Infused niacinamide and bakuchiol to help minimize the appearance of pores over time. So I'm gonna use this on half of my face and the Danessa Myricks on the other half of my face. And I have a really long day today. If you are new here, I do teach ballroom dancing. So and it's Sunday, I am going to a dance and I'm gonna be dancing for 2 hours straight, like hard dancing. Okay, so we're gonna see. Now with that being said, I also did pick up another product that I'm not going to try today. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream. I'm really excited to try this, but I really want to test these primers out with a foundation that I know how it wears, so I can tell if the primers are working. I don't like to try like too many complexion products at once, just because I don't know what's working and what's not in that case. So I did pick up the One Size in the shade Medium 1 Neutral. So I will try this another time on camera with you guys. I like the packaging on the Milk. It's like a matte black with a glossy look to the font. Just comes in a squeezy tube. So I'm gonna squeeze some out on my fingers. It looks like a cream, which is interesting. I'm gonna start with this much. And I did already prep my skin with a moisturizer and a sunscreen. So let's place this on this side of the face. And I'm actually gonna do the entire face, or side of the face, not just my T-zone. It smells herbal, I guess you could say. Okay, so it goes on and it feels like a moisturizer at first, but now it's definitely like water, like it says a water-based moisturizer. It feels very watery. Take a little bit more on my forehead. Definitely gonna put some on my chin. My chin gets the oiliest out of my entire face. Okay, so that's the Milk applied to the right side of my face. I would say right off the bat, I don't really feel like it looks like it changed the look of my pores. It does feel almost like it has slightly mattified my skin over here. So, gosh, it smells like something so familiar and I can't put my finger on it. It's not unpleasant and it's very lightly scented. Okay, we're gonna try the Danessa Myricks Balm on the other side. Brand new, this is gonna be really satisfying taking this little spoon. Ready? This also has a very light scent. So I'm gonna place this on my face here. I'm gonna work this in. Okay, obviously this one is much more balmy. Duh, took a little more. So upon first application, It feels a little greasy, I'm not gonna lie, which is interesting that it's got this oil controlling property to it. I'm gonna let those sit for just like a minute or two before I apply anything to my skin. By the way, if you are wondering what I'm wearing on my eyes, I got this eyeshadow palette from an indie brand called Ollie's Lashes. They obviously make lashes, but they make eyeshadow palettes too. And this is called the Ollie's Lash Zone palette. It's like a Twilight Zone themed palette. And I had featured them on like one of my new makeup releases videos, and I ended up buying the palette, which was really cool. I bought this myself. I didn't get it sent, but they did send me also a pair of lashes with my order, which I haven't tried yet.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it's been about a minute or two. I am going to put on the Milani Screen Queen foundation. I have mine in the shade 260 Warm Bisque. So this foundation is definitely like a satin foundation. It's not super matte. I didn't want to use a super matte foundation because I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit. I want something that I do feel like by the end of the day, I do get a little oily, and I want to see if these end up kind of combating that. So I'm just going to apply it with my sponge. Okay, if you've been here before, I have mentioned several times that I'm not a primer person. And one of the reasons why is that I feel like sometimes primers make my foundation apply kind of strangely on the skin. And case in point, on the side with the Danessa Myricks right here on my cheek, it looks really strange. It looks almost texture enhancing right here. It looks really kind of texture enhancing. That's kind of the way I can describe it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. So I don't like that. I don't like that. But this is just a first impression, okay? So I'm not going to judge it too harshly. The side with the Milk Makeup, again, right in my pore area, I feel like it is a little enhanced. And overall, it made this foundation apply matte right away. Like, it's very mattifying right from the jump. So that might be a good thing, again, because throughout the day I get oily. So I don't mind if it starts very matte because my oils will most likely peek through. So this side just looks really matte right from the start. This side, I don't like how it looks on my like cheek area. We're gonna see how it wears for the rest of the day. I'm gonna try to come back on camera later on tonight. Right now it is 10:39 a.m. So hopefully I can get a good 8 hours at least of wear with this and get back on here to show you how it looks. I just put on some concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Honey mixed with Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape in Light Beige. And I popped on the NYX Wonder Stick Contour Stick in the shade Universal Light. I am loving this lately. We're gonna go on to my next product, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. Okay, I have been wanting to try this forever. And this in particular is the one with the pink tint called Cupcake. I love a pink tinted powder for my under eyes. I have very dark under eyes. I feel like it really helps to color correct. I've heard that this powder is super airbrushing. Gonna try to pat out any creases that might be under the eyes. And I'm gonna use my little puff from Amazon. I'm gonna set the under eyes with the powder. I feel like it's slightly darkened my concealer, which is a little surprising for a pink powder. Definitely very mattifying. It kind of almost looks slightly dry under my eyes, but that's okay. I don't mind if it's gonna keep my makeup in place. I don't mind it looking slightly dry. And I'm just gonna put this basically in my T-zone. Why the heck not? Well, it's definitely mattifying for sure. And I like that it's a pink powder, but it's not like super brightening. Sometimes brightening powders can be like almost stark looking, but I don't feel like this one is really stark looking at all. It is a little fragranced, I've heard that. I don't think it's overwhelmingly fragranced though. Okay, the next product that I wanna try is, I bought another shade of the LYS Cream Blush. I have one already and I really love it a lot. I wanted to order the shade Classy. That's the one I've wanted since the beginning, but it's been out of stock. And as soon as it came back in stock, I purchased it. And when I received my package, they sent me the wrong color. And when I tried to call to exchange it, the one I wanted was sold out again. So the cool thing is they gave me a refund. There was not really any questions asked. The customer service was great. But this is the color that I'm stuck with. I'm not gonna lie, when I swatched it, it looks a little bit like ketchup. So let's put some ketchup on my cheeks. I'm ready. Let's see. Okay, I have an It Cosmetics dual-ended brush. So I'm a little scared. Are you guys scared? I'm scared.
How many people are scared? Me too.
Okay, we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna go off on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna place this on my cheeks. Oh, this is in the shade Epic, by the way. I don't think I told you what shade it was. Okay, so that's very bright. Okay. It's actually kind of cute though. Actually, it's kind of cute. It's like an orangey red, and I'm loving orange for the summer. If you're new here, maybe you don't know that. If you're not new here, you're like, shut up, Rachel, we get it, you like orange. But it's cute. I went a little overboard. Actually, it's cute, you guys. I don't hate it. This formula is so incredibly easy to use. It's not gonna pick up your foundation underneath. It's not going to be like super clown cheeks. Obviously, I went in with a lot, but like I said, you can build it up really easily or sheer it out. This would be cute with orange on the eyes. I'll know that for next time. All right, I picked up 2 lip products today, so we're gonna try both of them. The first one is one that I have been wanting since it came out. This is the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. I'm so excited. So it's basically like a lip gloss in tube form. That's what I've heard. I have mine in the shade Apricot Glow. I can't really smell anything. I'm just gonna go straight in with this with no lip liner. I'm just curious. I'm really just curious to see how it's gonna feel. Very emollient, like it's melting upon touching my lips. It's really pretty. Just a really sheer, glossy lip tint. Very slight minty sensation, but hardly anything at all in my opinion. It is a little messy because it's so melty. It's really nice. My fear is that this is kind of small, smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I feel like I'm gonna go through this really fast. And since I live in Florida, I definitely won't be putting this in my purse because it'll just melt instantly. So that's what Apricot Glow looks like on the lips. Hardly any tint at all. Even I would argue it's pretty clear, but it feels really nice. The other lip product that I bought is from Give Beauty. This is the Original Me High Performance Matte Lipstick. So this is one of her new lipstick, her meaning Gwen Stefani. This is Gwen Stefani's makeup brand. I was a huge No Doubt fan when I was a kid. Huge. I remember I had a big poster on my wall when I was in like high school. So I was excited to try her brand. I mean, I wasn't like so stoked her first drop that she did with all the products she dropped the first time. I didn't buy anything. But Angelica Nyqvist here on YouTube, I will link her channel down below. She convinced me to buy this because she's been raving about these lipsticks, and I was glad they came out with nude colors. So I have mine in the shade Lovable Me, which looks like a warm nude. It's a little bit deeper of a nude than what I usually go for, but I'm excited to try it. It smells minty, and the actual bullet looks like powdery, so it looks actually matte. So I'm gonna line my lips with KKW Nude 1. You can't get this anymore, sorry, but I love it, so. Okay, so we're gonna try the lipstick. The packaging is really nice. Very minty smell, it's interesting. Really pretty. Wow. That's really pretty. True matte, like completely matte, but very lightweight, very thin. And I love the color. How pretty is this? So this is Lovable Me. Okay, so I finished my makeup. I will say I really like this lipstick. I think it looks so pretty on the lips. I love the color, and it's just very thin and lightweight. Very excited about this lipstick. Of course, I will continue to use this and let you know how I feel. By the way, I always come back on my channel and do a speed reviews periodically once I've really tested everything out, so I can give you my final thoughts. And then the LYS, actually, I don't hate this color. Is this a color I'm gonna use like all the time? No. No, I'm not, but I was a little bit frightened to use this, and I'm not so frightened anymore. So this is the shade Epic, by the way. The primers, now that my makeup is completely done, let's kind of talk about it. It definitely, the Danessa Myricks side, the texture on my pores is a little too real. A little too real for me personally. Now I am under like very bright lights, so I'm gonna have to see how I feel when I go in natural light, but it does not look the greatest right here. The rest looks okay. The Milk makeup, same thing right here. It's a little dry looking, but otherwise it looks fine. So I'm gonna come back in a little bit, more than a little bit, quite a while from now, just seconds for you, but quite a while for me. And we'll see how this looks at the end of the day.
Later.
Okay, so it is officially 8:35. So I've had this makeup on for 10 hours. Honestly, I'm really impressed. I don't feel like either side is especially really oily. Like usually by the end of the day after 10 hours with this foundation, I would be very oily. And like I said already earlier, I danced today, and even with that, I feel like it looks pretty good. So of course the foundation went into my forehead lines and it's kind of worn off between my brows and around my mouth. That's normal. My chin is usually like very oily by the end of the day, and actually it's totally fine. The foundation is still there. I mean, it's broken up a little bit, but nothing major. It does look a little dry around here, and of course where the pores are, like I said earlier. Remember, this is the Milk Makeup primer side, but overall I don't see any really oily patches. And same thing with the Denesamyrix. It does look kind of dry, but again, I've eaten like 10 meals since I saw you last probably. So it is worn off here, but no real oiliness to speak of. So this eyeshadow looks beautiful, not related at all. And the cream blush lasted really well on me. It looks still very good. So obviously the lip color is not on anymore because 10 hours for a bullet lipstick is, you know, it's not gonna last through that. Okay, well, so far I'm really impressed, and I'm gonna continue to test these products, but I just wanted to hop on and just give you a little update and see how it looked by the end of the day, and I'm loving it. I'm ready to take this makeup off and head to bed pretty soon. I know it's only 8:30, but there is nothing more joyous in my life than going to bed early. It makes me so happy. Is anybody else like that? But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below giving me any of your thoughts on any of the products that I tried today. I would love to know your thoughts. Have you picked any of them up? None of them are like super duper new, so I hope you didn't mind that. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, both beauty and fashion videos, and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.